The regional carrier Liat has been flying the Caribbean skies for over 50 years. The airline says it remains committed to Caribbean people, and with the present economic situation, Liat is soaring to improve its operations. Several new proposals are being considered. However, the acting CEO of Liat, Brian Challenger, says the airline has no immediate merger plans. Liat has previously formed partnerships with Caribbean Airlines to improve its technical operations. Challenger says although Liat is not ruling out a merger as an option, it's something that should be assessed carefully.
The history hasn't been good to Liat in that regard. We've taken a number of initiatives to cooperate with many of our other airline partners, and for whatever reason, in many cases Liat has been the one whose fingers got burnt. So that we go into any type of relationship with our eyes wide open, based on our previous experience. But we are always keen to work with our Caribbean carriers, our fellow Caribbean carriers.
Several airlines have downsized because of the global economic situation. Challenger says the regional carrier has no intention to pull out of any routes it services at present. In fact, he says Liat has added flights to service routes abandoned by other airlines. However, Challenger says Liat may cut back on the number of flights based on market demand.
We remain committed to our region. We have in fact recently added new services, and this has been done in instances where other carriers have pulled out, leaving our countries at a disadvantage. And we as a regional carrier have said, okay, we can work with you, let's see how we can support you. So that we have in fact added a few new services into some destinations that have been hard hit by carriers pulling out.
OECS leaders are scheduled to discuss their future involvement in Liat during the 69th meeting of the OECS Authority from May 20th to the 22nd in Tortola. St. Lucia will be represented at that meeting by Prime Minister Stephenson King and the Ambassador to CARICOM and the OECS, Dr. June Suma. Liat's new CEO says he is interested in meeting with Caribbean leaders to discuss what can be done to afford Caribbean travelers cheaper airfares while ensuring that the airline remains viable. Shannon LeBon, HTS News, Channel 4.